microphone in English in freeze time as well. So yeah, I wouldn't underestimate how much of a change up this will be, not having a Spanish speaker on the lineup in Crucial.
Well, it's an ancient opera. You know what they say, just go stand on A. Gentlemen are coming in with a faster call, but they're meeting their match. It's Gravity and Maka who start off with heads on the ground, and none of them are colored red, white, or blue. It is...
Would have been really helpful to just try and gain some ground. That said, it's only Masuta on this entire half of the map. So if he cedes space, or especially if he gets killed, this could very quickly get overwhelmed, this site. Crucial finds one. I think a bomb plant is very possible right now. And they've got it.
Quick bomb plant, but that'll be all. It'll be good enough to add in a little bit of extra.
Technical pause. No, we are underway. Okay, so mid being contested here. I'm not sure they know about the play behind the box in Sourcil, though. The Molly flushes him out. ABG quickly traded. Plenty of frags being found. This looks fairly good for 3D Max, given how low Crucial is. And they've barely got any nades left because they used them all to default, or they went down with the dying players. So what are their options from here? There are not many.
Maka's pushing forward. This could be an opening back into the round if Crucial's able to find it, and yes, he is. Maka may have just had a large unforced error committed, and Luck is turned away. He's not expecting Alex. This is a classic Alex move as well. It's those mid rounds, Alan. I'm telling you, Ancient and Inferno. It's 50 seconds left. You have a single flashbang. This will have to be a call to play through Red Room. You need a kill before you can go onto the bomb site. There's no other way about it. And Kersey coming in from the sidelines will be caught off. That's the kill, hand delivered. Maka and company start rotating back to A. Maka will be the only defender there on time, and as Masuta will spot out Sasol coming in from behind, Maka reveals position. He's looking for another kill, and Masuta's dealt with a player on his flank. Maka has all problems taken care of. He only needs to stand tall and cut it away. And while Crucial looks for the wall bank, it's Masuta. You can split them together and call them Danish. Covers all your base. And defends everyone as well. Maka, good for a shot. Looks for a little bit more, has to make sure that he doesn't get overrun by the techs, and that's what the incendiary is for. They will try and settle down with a bomb plant, and honestly, that's not bad at all. 3D Max are going to have to play on retake, and when these Tech Knights get close, that can be scary. All four players inside Donut. Kersey with a flash in his hand could end up meeting his maker all too soon, and as he will be chucking that one out, they've managed to somehow completely avoid him. David G is going to be potentially stabbed in the back, but never mind. Recovers the M4, and now game is on. A refresh on the smoke won't be helpful. They know it as well. They don't want to smoke off inside Donut. Lucky and Gravity playing containment, and Alex is good. Two-man push from the CTs overhead could be seriously deadly. Mopos has to be careful not to be caught out and blocked out mid-air, but Lucky overwhelmed him with a Molotov behind him. He has no backup at all. Do they realize there's a second player? Gravity has actually doubled up again, but Kersey's gonna back off. Gravity good for the one, and the AK at this angle, Alan, will make all the difference in the world. Comes through with another. Sasol still yet to trade. Trying to pre-fire will not be enough. Gravity's been set up for success, and he's more than happy to deliver. Leaves Masuta alone, and with Crucial watching an angle, he simply cannot land. Masuta at least have to do some decent damage. With Maka's form the way it is, that might not happen. Kill looks easy. No reason to reface. Waits to see if there's utility to come in from behind that smoke in case there's going to be a flash that tries to overrun him. All in the meanwhile, Masuta's taken territory back in A. That means Red Room can be vacated to Kersey. Their only real routing available is the corrupt cop routing in through the big fat donut. For 25 seconds? Trying to pop onto a bomb site with two riflers who are ready and waiting. No flashes, nothing like that to help out. Masuta's getting a shooting gallery, and unfortunately Kersey can't deliver the same. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 3, and This isn't terrible. Both of these players do have AKs, but Alex finding that first kill means Maka is going to be divorced from his teammate. Alex could even go further. Maka watches out, aware of the push that could come through. That's an expectation when Alex is on the other side. Maka's the one with the kid, don't forget it. So he'll switch out for the AK, waits for Lucky to be in a position where he can maybe even cover him off. And as Sawsol looks to swing out, Maka will be able to get the...
It's hard to predict where he is.
God, they wish they had some grenades to be able to block out Gravity right now. And Accuracy delivers a quick kill back out into A main. Shots are being baited from Crucial. daviG has come through with 2. And with Maka's push being punished, Gentlemates might be in one of their first winning positions in a long time. They'll spot out Masuda coming through. No, they don't. Never mind. This double push from the CTs gives them the space they need and then some. Oh, Accuracy caught off. Maybe wasn't expecting Crucial to have stuck around that long.
So Masuda was last seen in Red Room. It's a total
I
guess.
shouldn't expect him here.
Gentlemates here don't know where he is, and this time it's going to be brutal onto Crucial. That's the bomb. Oh no. Mopos, 30 seconds to recover the bomb, get a plant, and deal with Masuda. He's going to stay up close to the Frenchman. Puts 3D Max onto pistols. There is scope here to still get something like 4 rounds out of this half.
Kersey. Red Room smoke just expired. They're going to be watching for a peek down middle. Kersey will not be able to tell that they're in donut, but the flank is ready. There's no one inside A main. That'll be the first time that 3D Max has this setup. Kersey coming in from behind immediately strikes. He's delayed that bomb from being transferred over, as well as getting a second kill. His impact cannot be understated. Gives Masuda time to engage as well. Comes in from behind, drops that bomb, and now long range Masuda is not stopping. Sawsol thought that he had the sight, but as his teammates start turning back to face the demons in pursuit, they'll lose the package and the plot with it. It's a done deal. They know they don't have to worry about Molotovs in this round, so they can even play double pillar. Smoke will be looking to cut off Alex. He might want to test that. They don't get a second wave of utility. This B side needs to go now. And with a flashbang from Maka, Lucky thought he could initiate. Masuda's there to pick up the slack though. Double kills have been guaranteed and triples are practically the norm for this guy. 16 and 4 right.
Does daviG know?
Like he should. Doesn't matter even if he did. Gravity just gets the better of him, and Maka is well positioned, but he's forced to miss the shot. No utility over here to force them off. There's 2 more CTs where that came from, though, and Maka repeats. No chance for Crucial, not in that crack angle.
So dynamic, they're absolutely destroying Gentlemates in these last 5 or so rounds. It's not competitive right now. And 2 is best case scenario. I can't believe we're saying that.
I don't know if we're going to find that scenario, but Mopos and Sawsol will at least make it possible. They know Lucky and Maka have consistently been on this B bomb site. But Alex could be stuck here. How do you get the bomb out? Mopos turns around. He's just already. The timing could not be worse. And now with the elbow spotted, Maka might have just given them a chance to still win this round. But it's a 2 versus 2, and Lucky's going to call for a rotate. And Maka's the one to make it. Lucky can be left behind on the bomb site. Or is he? No. All right, never mind. He's sticking true. Quick smoke down over on B ramp as well. He'll play from the back of the site. His responsibility is staying alive. Check out the stake drops, by the way. 5 minutes. Connect your kick account on stake. Details in the chat. Lucky. Stake might not be the only thing dropping over here. If Crucial keeps pushing over here, Lucky's gonna have this one. Crucial's looking away. It's a 2 versus 1. Alex plants the bomb, peeks out wide. Lucky can't get it done, and that gives Alex time to maneuver. Maka's made noise. Position revealed. Alex is low. Tech 9 out. Close range. That'll be better. But a flashbang, no.
Win some rounds. They don't go into map 2 completely cold. That's the sort of territory we're in here. Crucial, JVG. 2 sets of Julie. This is a complete meat grinder in and around the cave. I cannot believe they've just traded 2 for 2 against that. That's ridiculous.
Are the pistol gods about to reign supreme again? Opal seems to have an idea that there could be a player nested in 1-for-1. And the CTs have started to make a move. They did spawn out the bomb over in middle, so you could see why they want to clear it out very quickly. But Maka's done the same to the B bomb site. They're not going to be ready for how forward Maka is playing this, but Mopaz has a timing where he could slot in. No, he's turned away. Maka's got a freebie, spots out the second as well. No reason to peek again. He can just smoke this angle and settle down for the post spawn. They don't have a kit, so time's going to be of the essence. Alex tries to... And I don't know if there's any waking up from it. Two for 2 out in middle. Still some pursuit from Crucial to see if he can find Gravity, who now will be silencing footsteps coming back over. That scout's good for it, though. Gravity didn't have the HP to stand in front of it, so 2 versus 3, and 3D Max might not be able to convert on this one. Lucky's making noise, goes out wide. Crucial never stood a chance. But Mopaz does, and he finds them. No, never mind, they're finding him. There's no question about who's winning this one, Alan. I'm sorry to say, but there has been plot armor activated.
They just seem destined to lose this since about round 5, haven't they? It's just every round, somebody's getting caught out.
Maka spotted out David G and knows that there isn't going to be enough utility to flush him out over here. Just a counter flash is what he needs, and it's going to be enough. Get that kill. Gravity finds a second, and it is the seconds of Gentlemates running out. I don't know what they look back to. I don't know if this is where they go back and think, oh, maybe if we played Inferno, maybe this, maybe that. But right now, you have to figure out what to do on Cash, because I can tell you, these 2 players in a 2 versus 5 don't stand a chance. Make it just the 1. 2-13, the projected score, and Crucial can't do much to change it. 3D Max take their opponent's map pick in style. You kind of get smoked.
I guess they have the opportunity to play with no pressure, is one angle, but again, there's just no way to produce an argument that is substantiated in any logical data going into this one. 3D Max are probably one of the most experienced cash teams in the... They might be the most experienced cash team in the world right now. That is not an exaggeration.
Oh, Maka comes out with 2 big ones, but they are responses. But the problem for them will be Gravity at the back of the A-bomb site. He's still covering things off with the P2K. There is a possibility of a backstab that they are very well aware of. Kersey's found a lot of space back into middle. And Gentlemates have frozen and stood still. Coming back into the A-bomb site is going to be a faster matter. Highway can't be smoked off unless Dabby chooses to prioritize that over the crossing smoke, which is much more likely to be what he delivers. But hey, coming in from Squeaky, maybe he doesn't need that cross smoke. Never mind, I lied to you. Gravity will take that chance to start moving up as well. Just has to make sure they can't get the crossover to quad boxes. That's his one role, but he won't be able to fulfill it. Crucial standing at default as Kersey starts to move in from behind. A-main has been reoccupied, and as Gravity pushes forward, he's got the critical kill to delay the bomb planter. Now, Kersey comes in. The bomb is being planted a little bit more safe, though Sawsol's aware of this possibility. Kersey will have to settle for Davy G and turn this into a 2v1. Lucky's low. Sawsol, I don't know if he's quite drawn his pentagram on Cash just yet. He did have a few rounds to heat into for Ancient. And as Alex turns, the flash will not be enough to dissuade him. Swing out, comes through. Alex as well with 2. And Masuda's still standing on top of the box. Mopaz will not be taken down despite the headshot. And now in a disadvantage in Kersey low, Gravity has to stop the bomb from being transplanted onto the site. And that's exactly what he does. Waiting for Kersey to get an opportunity. Bomb still needs to make its way over. Sasol with the AKs playing over site. Will spot out Kersey, takes him down. That leaves Gravity in a 1 versus 2. No kit. No kits anywhere. And as the bomb is planted, Gravity starts to foray forward. He'll know that it's going to be time to turn around soon. But Mopaz is caught out. Mopaz still dodges death once again. Managed to stay alive for so long. Quick first duel, and Gravity now suddenly has the advantage. Around the corner goes Mopaz, loses his battle. Look at the flank it's developing. The amount of time that's been bought. I mean, Kersey just needs to find one over here. Gravity will do his job for him. Surprised he switches out into the deal, but rather than reloading, Mopaz coming in from behind will be good for 1, but Gravity again playing oversight, and that flank doesn't even need to activate. They've all been dealt with. Alex is the last one standing, and how long will he be able to say that? Having to go back to recover the bomb? Now he's getting worried about someone coming in from behind, but there's not just one angle where that could be happening from. He'll check for the first, but surely Masuda goes by unnoticed. Well, they do have their utility down. The half-five protocol is there, but flashes are dodged and Gravity will reposition. Sasol will still get the better of him. Those railings can be treacherous. Bomb is down. They don't have incendiaries. Alan, this is a fantastic position for Gentlemates right now. They could fully reset CT economy as well. Gentlemates have smokes, that helps. That'll keep 2 of these players away and make that a losing battle for them. But close range on the bomb side, there's still 3 Tech 9s that you have to deal with. And Masuda makes his way over. He's cleared out the back of the site. Alex still has to be dealt with. Alex manages to evade capture, comes back in for another kill, and now the times run too far on out. They'll lose Masuda as well, and now as they try to save, 2's the best they can do. That's a great... Horsepower will see a player losing their life immediately. Is that a wallbang in the beginning? I'd love to see a replay of it if we can get that one.
It must be, right?
I mean, Crucial's just coming in with that old school body energy. A boost from Maka is actually expected. Gentlemates are looking good on cash so far, even if they're only in possession of a single round. Win this and you should be equalizing.
I think Alex there was just holding the regular boost if the CTs were to do it. Whereas Freddie Mac trying to do a strange position on that railing that presumably gives you a good angle over the boost onto the T's moving around. Freddie Mac's doing the right thing here, taking a big risk. Load up one bomb site, turtle up, allow your opponents to walk in. If Gentlemates go A, you're saving. If they go B, as the bomb seems to be at the moment, it is game on.
Molotov will not reveal Masuda's position just yet, and he's good for the first kill. Makes it 2. Why stop there when Alex is right open for the taking? 3 kills back to back with the Deagle, and you still have no idea where the rest of this team is. For all you know, this was a lone hero, and he might just be that. A quad kill. Who needs a stack, goddammit? He's looking for the ace. A graphic we've seen once might be revealing itself again, but Mopaz would like to avoid that fate. 12 seconds off to the stables. This horse is not running another race right now.
That might be the play of the tournament. And it's not going to be nearly as easy.
They're trying to take advantage of Masuda. Good for 1, and Lucky can't chain together that second kill that had to be found. Good grenade. Keeps them low, keeps them in headshot territory, and once the rotates start to come in, Kersey's position becomes all the more impactful. It doesn't matter where Mopaz is, you cannot back off and join forces with him. Kersey's covering off the retreat, but does he flip inside? He will. No, he's caught off. Can do damage, but that's not enough. And now Mopaz suddenly becomes the most relevant player on this server without even having spotted an enemy.
3D Max might save when this bomb goes down. See if they can find anything before that happens. God's default. There's no util to deny that. Graffiti's the player with the util and he's in towards connector.
Those Molotovs won't matter. Positions can be reoccupied with that one more smoke. Kersey good for the first kill as well. And with Mopaz going down, no squeaky presence makes this a much harder round to win. If you're going towards the A bomb side, they'll have to reroute. And Saucel doesn't have information or space. Realistically, feels like you have to send him middle and still recommit to A, but how do you do that?
How willing are they just to leave Graffiti here? And the overload elsewhere? The answer is quite a lot.
Lucky's pushing forward. He's not going to spot out anyone.
Smoke is good.
Incendiary timing.
So the molly is good. They're not coming out of 2B, so 3D Max still positioning they have. Quite content to stay with numbers on this side. 2 kills for Lucky. Information, of course. Suit is burning at the moment. So even into 2-on-2. And he goes through the smoke. Maka is so confident right now.
He's done it. That's all they needed.
No warp for Maka yet, so that makes it a little bit easier as well, just play contact.
There is so much mid-side concentration that 3D Max wants to maintain. Putting Kersey in a good position here would be a great way for them to start off. But the problem is with man already down and the A site and now under serious attack. It's Gravity who finds a kill through the smoke. And that doesn't stop anything for the bomb being planted. They'll still have that. But it's a 4 versus 4. And that last piece of utility has just been used right now. Saucel's position could be everything. If they don't volley this out, Saucel's going to be deadly. You can't cross over and get an actual fight versus anyone else, but the Molotov is perfect. Follow it up with a headshot from the MP9, and Crucial's the one who actually gets a kill in response. daviG waits and watches utility, trying to trace it through the smokes, but it's still the man at the back of quad. daviG is gone. Crucial has everything to do, but nothing to do it with. Circled around, and Mopaz last man spotted, located, and soon to be taken down. Diffuse can come through, and it won't.
Actually, that they can pull this off.
This double mid setup that they're trying to run with an early boost shot for both Lucky and Kersey in different ways, but Suda's going to be caught off because of it. He doesn't have any support, and Lucky dropping back down, can't even find one. Is this another halfway that Gentlemates are going to find hope with? These two players have to save. They don't have money in the next round to buy. Suda showed us flash with the Deagle. Right now, Gravity wants to have his way with the AK, and as Mopaz is caught juggling utility, I am shocked. A main has been completely vacated. Kersey can start moving back over to the B bomb site, which is where the hit is going to come through. But it's an MP9 and 5-7 that are playing close. If the flashes don't connect, this will be problematic, and they've gone and sailed past it. Lucky's going to be good for one, and as they're pushing out of the smoke, Masuda's there to compound on it. Lucky has no reason to peek, and AK now recovered. They're going to be in an even battle, maybe even an advantage, going the way of Lucky. Saucel's alone in that...
Cross. So 3 players now. All they have to worry about is the main direction. 20 seconds. I don't think this is possible. In we go.
Those flashbangs are perfect as well. They're just getting continually blinded out entirely. And now with an incendiary as well to break into the bomb site, Maka had every opportunity to find kills. It's Masuda instead who's consigned to having to do so. daviG overruns him, and as Lucky drops down, this B bomb site problem is still very much alive and kicking. 2 versus 3, and Gravity and Kersey have reason to save. Their money isn't great. And Kersey's already called it. He can't get there in time to do anything.
We are seeing the 3D Max Their play isn't flawless on this map. They're not comfortable with overloading this B bomb site and who plays where. The position Maka was in, he used to have a call out. I can't remember what it was called, but it's the kind of the pit in front of the site.
Right. I remember. It's called Close.
Close.
Speaking of, that's a little bit too. Last round of the half, and Gentle Mids can still make the salvageable. The problem is, Maka's got a boost. That's one part of Cash that you might not have remembered, because I definitely didn't.
You could do it and go.
Yeah.
I think in go you might have needed 3 players to boost you on the box first, and then boost.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But you didn't see it that often.
I'm fairly certain you needed 3 players back in go. But it's a good first kill regardless of what you needed. You still have 2 players out on the A site. Smoke to provide cover. Gravity is yet to reveal his boosted position before either. If he can find a kill or 2, that would be big. Mopos, he thinks he's cleared. Now the bomb's on the ground and he's not done with just one. Gravity comes through. Mopos playing back of quad will be able to get the refrag, but at a 2 versus 4, Mopos is low. They're already gone 8-4. The Frenchmen have found success in this first half.
Surely not.
Positions aren't bad, Owen. This one little smoke, and Kersey's found Sawsol. If Davy starts to move, this is done, this is gone. Davy good for 1, but Alex is going to be the difference maker. Still at 3 versus 3. They're trying to hold on, but as the flash goes by, Davy is not able to find the bomb planter. Gravity's trying to turn the corner. Lucky has turned a new leaf, and it's Gravity who reveals the position of the backquad player. Gravity down. Kersey still trying to get involved again. Alex does a good job.
Folks up against pistols, but that is splitting hairs. Most important thing is that they're on the same page.
But that's not to say they don't have a chance. In this round, Sawsol's position is good, but he misses his window of opportunity, goes back into the flames. It's Davy G's push that gives him an advantage nonetheless. 3D Max, Kersey comes forward. Oh, this grenade. It's all they need. Sawsol was already low because of the Molotov that he ended up stepping into, and Lucky getting a second kill opens up this B bomb site. It turns out issues on B go both ways, but can they get the bomb planted in time? That Molotov will certainly help, but Crucial's covering the cross, and they don't have a smoke to prevent that from happening. It has to be a fight to the death, and Crucial...
Maybe flash into it as well. Either way, we're straight into the thick of the action again. There's a player in the vent in Mopos. And Graffiti wins. That is a huge kill.
You can't be trying that 2 rounds in a row, but fortunately for them, Sawsol does at least mitigate damage. It's still a 3 versus 4. Maka dealt with another man in the meanwhile. And the bomb is re-navigating back to A. Kersey, gone. Big recovery kill.
They might fully time these players. They're not expecting this. Crucial dead. Davy G behind Fork.
Davy G's had trouble playing impact so far, but
if he just holds the attention, the highway player will kill him.
Sawsol comes in, can't get the kill immediately, won't need to. Marcus...
3 players pretty near A as well, in and around highway, so I don't think a bomb plant's going to happen.
But they've got a flashbang, Alan. What do you mean? The Glock train runs out. Choo-choo. No one dead yet, and Crucial's quick to change that.
Because they had good spawns there. It's a double peak to be made. Deeper smoke. Slow down the default. Look at the A nades. This is an A fake from 3D Max. To kill Crucial, there's still a player close to main. Surely Davy G's a dead man, and he is. Masuta finds another. It's just the sole defender backside. Do they expect him? Masuta's not looking that way. It's also wide towards quad. Finds one. Oh my lord. Masuta. Look at the money for Gentle Mason. Of course, they lost a lot of their loss bonus by winning some rounds. Every frag, every engagement now is their tournament life. Sorsal is isolated on his own. There's a player in the vent. There's 4 players coming from the B main direction. There's no HE to break this smoke. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
And now
He's
they go
spamming
mid.
as well with the silencer and still gets found.
Thing is, they've boosted so often. Maybe that's why they were. I don't even know. Luck just isn't on their side.
So they still got Mopos aggressive, so
That's
they're
not how
very
you boost
confident
anymore,
it's not a
guys.
B round.
Choice made. Crucial reveals. More players where that came from, but Cursu's been dealt with. Now Crucial only has to wait for the side player to do his magic. It's Alex waving the wand, and with 15 seconds in this 2v2, the T side have to accelerate.
Unplayable.
Misuta again saves the day, and for Gentle Mates, they will all be going to sleep with a curse on their lips and a name on their minds that is not soon to move. Mopos turning away. Misuta. Smoke dissipates. Crucial doesn't face it. No, I mean, I can't believe he repeats that. That's shocking to me. You've lost your M4. And with 45 seconds left in this round, Gentle Mates are really hoping that they've got their own Masuta protocol. I don't know who you can ask to make that play. Kersey calls out the presence of two players out on A. They're going to start sprinting back over to B. Mopos can't find even a one with the 5-7. Bomb can be planted. Middle is covered off. Gentle Mates without the kit know that their really only chances is finding a stray kill through the smokes. And beyond that, how do you do anything else? Maka even takes the high ground. Here's Davi G, who ends up clipping himself with a grenade, weakening Sosol with him. Time's running out. They don't have this. Gentle Mates are already getting ready to concede. They're getting ready to bow out, and the French side are going to force them to do just that. 13-7.